wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What's up, guys? Finally back again. It's that time of the year. Santa is back in town in Next Level Games Dandenong. And what did you do today?
So I came back to my yearly return to NLG to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals. Last year I played Burning Abyss, but this year I think I brought back a more like Christmas traditional deck. I didn't do as well. I went X2, just missed out on top 8, but thought I'd show you what I played and before my worldly trip around the world.
Awesome.
So let's get into it.
Alright, let's take a look at the main deck.
Do mind my gloves, they're very slippery. So play 3 of the best card in the deck.
Santa Claus.
And,
what does Santa Claus do?
Santa Claus is basically a kaiju that's not once per turn. I can distribute it to your side. If it lasts that long, you get to draw a card. So it gives you something as well.
Oh, beautiful.
And that's the deck profile. That's all I played. No, so we played 3 Santa Claus. We played 3 Firecracker. Best card in time. But you just discard this to do 1,000. I'm pretty sure it's got other effects, but I don't know what they do. Just does 1,000 as a Cracker would. Played 2 Ghost Trick. Jack Frost, when opponent monsters attack, you can... A direct attack, sorry. Except for a link, obviously, because they can't go to defense mode. You special summon this face down, you put theirs face down. It's the cover card of the Advent Calendar, and it's basically a big snowman. What kid doesn't want toys on Christmas Day? So we've got 2 Toy Magicians. It can be set in the spell and trap card zone, and it does other things, but it's a decent beta for what it is. This is probably one of the trolliest cards I played. 2 Ceremonial Bells. It's got 0 attack. It does absolutely nothing, but it lets if I play it, both players have to play with their hands revealed.
Jingle bell, I see your hand.
So what I'd usually do is set 4 cards, summon this, and I get perfect information on their hand, and they still wouldn't have a clue what I'm playing. So this was a funny card to play. Because I love giving, this is all about giving gifts. We've got the oven on Christmas Day, Lava Golem.
What were you cooking?
We were cooking turkey, which was cut by, if I can get it out of the deck, was cut by the Grinder Golem. This man cuts the turkey.
Ah, now I see it.
So it's all about giving gifts. This deck's all about giving gifts. So yeah, these cards are pretty good. I versed, who did I verse? I versed Dinosaurs. I gave him Lava Golem for 2 Conductors, which is pretty good. And then you can give him Grinder Golem and get more stuff, but it doesn't really matter. It's just you just want to give. It's just a fun deck. Make people feel funny. And the Advent Calendar play 1 Snowman Eater. This is just a flip effect, basically Man Eater Bug. It's got really good defense for what it is. This is really good when they make me go first.
We really need snow here in Melbourne. It's boiling.
Yeah. I play 1 Box of Friends. This card literally does nothing. It's just a Christmas card. And there's nothing better than spending Christmas with your friends and family. So that's why this is in the deck.
This is true.
This card has literally no Christmas synergy, but Garnet is the gift that keeps on giving. And it always ends in your opening hand. Except for today, the day I didn't play Brilliant Fusion. And of course, on the topic of giving, we play every single Kaiju. So basically, for those who don't know, Kaijus are just you contribute your opponent's monster and give them this card, and then if your opponent controls a Kaiju, you can special summon a Kaiju. So this is basically my win con.
So how many times did you beat the Sky Striker player giving them a Kaiju?
So first turn, I just, when they set 4 off multi-roll, I give them a Kaiju, they lock out of their Widow Anchor, engages and all that. And then I just summon my bigger Kaiju and then just beat around it because I play another card that gives tokens, so they'd always have a monster in their main monster zone. So that's for the monsters. Now for spells. When we're playing so many Kaijus, we've got to play this card. It's just basically another Kaiju.
That's it.
This is like one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's called Gift Exchange. So you take both players take 1 card out of their decks, banish it face down, and then at the end of the turn, you give your opponent that card. So some players were nice. They gave me Pot of Desires. Other players gave me like Twin Twisters against Sekka BA.
Did I just hear that right? You got Pot of Desires?
Yeah, someone gave me Pot of Desires off this while I gave them a gift card. So it was good. So we're giving each other gifts. But someone gave me Twin Twisters against Sekka BA, which is single-handedly the worst card against Sekka BA. So it does have its downsides, but this is just a fun card to play. Also along the side, a lot of kids want video games for Christmas. So we play Enemy Controller. Yeah, that's the only reason I played it. Upstart Goblin, giving my opponent life. That's it. The best card in the deck, because we're in summer in Australia, when all those mozzies and flies come out, we've got to hit them real hard. And this is really good at getting rid of Conductor. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Kill a Conductor with this card.
Kill a Conductor. And the last spell on the deck that has literal no synergy of the deck is Crystal Tree. It's basically the Crystal Tree because I couldn't find Sylvan Sage Courier. I have no Crystal Beast in this deck. This just acts as the tree. So if I open this, I start with a 4-card hand. So to the traps, I play 3 present cards.
Oh yeah, present.
This is basically like reincarnation, but not as good. Just giving, it's good when you go first and they draw to 6, you can get them to 5, but most of the time they were on lower cards and I just gave them more cards. Speaking of gifts, I played gift card. This card literally just says give your opponent 3,000 life. I gift exchanged this card to someone and they were nice enough to activate it and give me 3,000 life. So shout out to that player. After Christmas dinner, what always comes after dinner? Dessert. So you got to play some just desserts. This is really good against people that just swarm the board. You can do a lot of damage.
Cheeky bird damage.
You're always at a Christmas party and like the annoying relatives or annoying friends rock up. We got the Drama Trio. So this card's really good against Sky Strikers. Well, like it gave me a couple of turns against Sky Strikers because they weren't like able to link these away, and if I destroy them, they do 300 damage. But it's just for the gag. And the last card in the deck is, which I didn't get to activate, which I really wanted to do with Ojama Trio, or if they played Scapegoat, is Token Fiestable.
Oh, what does this do?
So when I think an opponent's monster, when a token is special summoned, destroy as many tokens as possible, and inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each token. So that's the main deck. This was just basically a Christmas themed deck. I got as many cards as I thought were Christmas themed, and I really enjoyed it. The extra deck, is just really nothing. Kids want bikes for Christmas. There's a random magician, random dragon, another random dragon. People like getting extra things, so they got Seraphinite. I just played Random Nightmares. I do play Cherries just as a joke card because it's winter. Random, this is the reindeer. This is the closest thing I could find to a reindeer. We play the Sky Striker package. Cowboy for cheeky game. That's just random. And this is probably the only thing I can really summon.
That's plan B.
And this is what happens after a big Christmas lunch. You get terribly tired. Anyway, enough of crappy jokes. I know, there was one card I missed. Sorry, we played the Ghost Fresh Scarlight for no reason, apparently. Because when you're a bad boy and you stay in defense, you go to the graveyard. Anyway, so for the side deck was about giving basically things back. So if I versed anyone that played traps, sure, I'd stop one trap, but I'd let you get another trap. You know when you get a gift you don't like, but you can't get it returned? That's what no refund card does. It sends it right back. To go with my Crystal Tree goes the ornaments. These are baubles. Did absolutely nothing. We all know the good Christmas carol. You got to droll the ancient Yuletime carol. We're in Australia, but I heard Christmas is very wintry. Shame we don't get any of it. Speaking of winter, we don't get any snow. And last but not least, Christmas is always a joyous time of year. Thank you very much, everybody. Shout outs to everyone in Australia, and Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Peace out.